Hi, Shalom Akim. This is the brother Shamar Moth from GMS Miami, coming to you Akim with another video. All right. Before I kick anything off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth and all truth and sincerity. All right. Lord willing, I entitled this video, "You Better Know Who to Fear and Trust in Those Days." All right. And I'll get right into it. This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. Yeah, the Lord put a curse on you, you cats. When Jacob's trouble come, you'll trust the Lord. All right, trust man. The Lord put a curse on you. Reason being is when you trust man, in those days, you're gonna be prone to go take the chip. All right, you're gonna be apt to condone into cannibalism because you have no faith. All right, and so on and so forth. You're going to put yourself in a predicament, so to say, to you will put yourself in the predicament of the faithless and the heathens, man, because you don't trust the Lord, you trust man, and men has no backing, man. And the men he's talking about is these Edomites and his power structure, man. When those days come, when those times come, if you're leaning on Esau and his military might, okay, and his FEMA troops and his RFID chip, all right, and his food programs and stuff, the Lord says, curse onto you, man, because Esau has no backing, man. Esau has no power backing him, period. Okay? So you're going to trust in a powerless individual, which is going to which is going to set up your demise, so to say, all right? This is Jeremiah 17:6. For he shall be like the heat in the desert. And like it. Let me read that again. Jeremiah 17:6. For he shall be like the heat in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inherit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not and not inhabited. Like it. All right. So a man that trusts in man ain't gonna see when no good coming. It's gonna be like death. It's basically you trusting in death when you trust in man. All right, no good can come from it. Like if you look at a desert is a death place, is a dung place. You'll look at desert and be like, oh man, ain't nothing but death lies ahead for me. Ain't no water. Okay, is the sun is beaming, and then when nightfall comes, it's gonna be straight fucking cold, and oh man, the desert is a horrible place to walk through. You want to look at it like that. All right, that's how you should look at it uh, uh, when that mindset comes into your head. Yeah, I gotta trust in this white man or something, or I gotta trust in this in his society, or I gotta trust in that chip. You should look at it like there's no good coming from it. Because if you trust in the man, like I said, you're gonna be prone to take the chip, and guess what's gonna happen to you if you take the chip? You're gonna get ICBM, and you're gonna literally be a desert. Because after the nukes hit, America's gonna be a desert, a wasteland. All right, ain't gonna be no good from that. I'm gonna read on. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, which is Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, and whose hope the Lord is. All right, and whose hope Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is. So the Lord just cursed the man that trusts in man, and blessed the men that will trust in him and his son. Okay, through his son Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Reason being is because if you trust in Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, you have faith in him. That means you know for a fact that trusting a man is death, and you know and you understand who's going to cause all that hell, okay? Who's going to let all those tribulation and all that famine and pestilence happen? You know and you understand who's doing it. That's why you trust in the Lord. Those people who trust in men, they don't know who's doing it. They think, oh shit, Mother Nature and Daddy Disaster. So we just gonna trust in Esau to save us. Nah, you're wrong. The person who's going the deities who's going to let that happen is Yahawah by Shemal Shai. The person who's going to let that happen is Yahawah by Shemal Shai. All right, and if you trust in Yahawah by Shemal Shai, you have nothing to worry about because He's only bringing that to people who don't trust in Him, who don't believe in Him. Man. Verse 8. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when he cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. So when you trust in Yahawah by Shemal Shai, you want to be like a pleasant tree, man. A pleasant, fruitful, and lifeful tree. Don't you see the contrast when the pros and the cons when trusting in Yahawah Shemal Shai and when trusting in man? Is a con to trusting in the man. Is a pro to trusting in Yahawah Shemal Shai. The con in trusting in the man is death. All right, death. The pros of trusting in Yahawah, all right, is life. All right. So what I do is get the definition of trust. Trust is firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. So for you to trust somebody, you have to have it in your you have to have it firmly set in your mind that that person is a reliable source. Okay, that person is true to what they say. All right, that person is able to do whatever they say. Okay, and that person has the strength enough to make it happen. Look at some of the synonyms. Confidence. You have to be confident in that person, okay? Belief. You have to believe in that person. Faith. You have to be faithful to that person, all right? Assurity. Certainty, all right? So basically, for you to trust in somebody, you have to have it all wrapped around your head that, yeah, especially in those days, you have to have it wrapped around your head, yeah, that individual, that person, yeah, that person is going to get me out of this situation, okay? That person is going to get me out of this situation. And I tell you right now, man, especially Esau, is not going to get you out of that situation, all right? It's not going to get you out of Jacob's trouble. It's not going to get you out of famine and pestilence. Esau ain't going to get you out of it. Point blank, period. I'm telling you like that. Believe it or not. Just like Romans say, roughly paraphrase, if you don't believe, shall I stop the effects of the Most High? It's not gonna stop it, man. So if you don't believe me, so be it. Maybe it's not for you to believe in Yahawah Shemal Shai. Maybe you're just destined to get a nuke or to die roughly, and by a 50 cal or a lion ripping you apart. Maybe that's your destiny. But if your destiny is to receive this, I tell you plain, all right. The so-called white man or anybody else who tells you they can save you from those days is a fucking liar, man. Hey, I kid you not. If you see me in those days and I tell you I'll be able to save you, all right, and I tell you what, and I tell you that, and I got like 100 guns strapped around my head, which I pray Yahweh Hashem Ashai don't let me be carnal in those days, and I continue to believe in Him strong. But if you see me like that, man, don't believe him. Don't believe me, man, because I'll be said a liar, all right, because anybody who's coming with that carnal approach, anybody who will have that carnal approach in those days, man, trust in man, and guess what? They're gonna fucking die. I'm telling you straight up. All right. This is Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. So the scriptures say, fear Not them, do not fear those who are able to kill the body and not the soul, which is man. Man is only able to go so far. Okay? Man is only able to put a bullet through your head. Man is only able to rip your teeth out and slice your skin and fillet your skin off your body to inflict the maximum pain for you to submit to them. Man is only able to kill your child while you're looking and your wife while you're looking. Man can only go so far. But what does the scripture say though? But rather fear them, which is rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Who is that? Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi. That is the only person you are supposed to fear. Why? Because not only can Yahawashi inflict so much pain onto your body, he can fucking destroy your soul because he created your soul. All right? He made you. All right? Man did not make you. Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi made you. Okay? So why would you fear somebody who could just kill your physical body, but you won't fear the person who could kill your body and your soul? Okay? In situations like that, you have to understand what death is. You have to understand that your spirit is within your mind attached to this body, man. So when you get caused pain, your spirit feels it, but that's just your physical body. As soon as you die, your spirit leaves the body and lives forever. Okay? So if you fearing somebody who could just kill the physical manifestation of yourself, all right, but you don't fear the person who can kill not only your physical manifestation of yourself, but also your spiritual self, you got yourself in a trick bag. Why would you fear? And another thing you have to understand is Esau bringing all this hell, but who's allowing Esau to bring this hell? Why would you fear the person who's bringing the hell, but not fear the person who's allowing that person to bring the hell? Okay? It's Yahawah Bashim Al Shah who's going to let this barrage of death come and sweep America. Not Esau, but Yahawah Bashim Al Shah is going to let famine hit, pestilence hit, race riots hit, famine hit. If I didn't say that already, the nukes hit, the chip hit. All right, all that's part of prophecy spoken by the prophets through Yahawah Bashim Al Shah. So Yahawah Bashim Al Shah is going to make all this shit happen. So I'm gonna get the definition of fear. Fear, an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threat. So for you to fear somebody, you have basically fear is you understanding that that person or that something is dangerous to the point where it could cause pain onto you. Is a horrible. Hey, look at this in terror. Was not Yahawah called Al-Shadia terrible power, terrible demon-like power, man? Okay? So Yahawah Ba'ashim Al-Shah is the one to be feared because Yahawah Ba'ashim Al-Shah is dangerous, more dangerous than Esau. Yahawah Ba'ashim Al-Shah can cause way more pain onto you than Esau can. Dread. The Heavenly Father is dreadful. You know that dreadful to the heathens, man. Which is these two thirds too. So I'm gonna get the last script and I'm gonna close out. Alright, this is Sirach, chapter 1, verse 11. The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. So when you fear Esau, you're not going to get a crown of glory. You're not going to get glory, honor, gladness, or crown of rejoicing. Your heart is not going to be merry, or you're not going to get joy and gladness and a long life. Why? Because if you fear in Esau, you trust in him. And if you trust in him, he's like a desert. In the desert is nothing but death. But if you fear the Lord, you will get honor, glory, gladness, crown of rejoicing, merry heart, joy, gladness, long life. Why? Because if you fear in Yahawashi, you also trust in Yahawashi. And if you trust in Yahawashi, it's like a pleasant tree next to a river, bringing in all that nutrients into her roots and flourishing, seeing no death. That's why the scriptures say in verse 13, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. Why? Because you will not die. You will not go see death. And even if you see death, even if your head get chopped off, if you fear the Lord and you trust in the Lord, you and Esau might chop your head off. You're gonna be the first ones to get beamed up, man. All right. Verse 14. To fear the Lord To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Meaning, only the elect is going to fear the Lord. Only the elect is going to trust in the Lord. Okay, so if those days hit and you don't trust and fear Yahweh Shem Shai, 10 times out of 10 you ain't part of the elect. All right. So I tell you, and I pose this question: who will you fear and who will you trust in those days?